Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here to do some videos, some videos that I got. Okay, we finna get started. Oh yeah. I will start back doing tarot, but right now I'm not, okay? But I will try to figure out how to I'm gonna try to just get some channel messages from the Most High for y'all zodiac signs if y'all like to just watch my tarot instead, okay? So about to begin. This is about about interracial marriage, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all some background about it, and I'm gonna give y'all my perspective on it and my story time. I have been married to a white man before, okay? And I do got kids by other white guys and white women, okay? So let's begin. Interracial marriage. Interracial marriage is a marriage involving spouses who belongs to different races or racialized identities. In the past, such marriages was outlawed in the United States by the Nazi Germany and South Africa as misconjugation. In 1960s, it was actually in the 80s, interracial marriage was forbidden by law in 31 U.S. states. Interracial marriage, they did take the people, the KKK, the terrorist group, they did not like this. They did take it to court, but they always lose, like the Supreme Court. They always lose, okay, because we had that freedom, okay? Back in the day, we can marry anybody we want to. We can be gay, we can be lesbian, we can be anything, okay? We can do whatever we want. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Interracial marriage had been legal throughout the United States since at least the 1967. I got 22 equal 4, but really it's 1987. U.S. Supreme Court decision Loving versus Virginia, which is me. I am Loving, okay. That held that I'm so nervous, I don't know why. That held that anti-misconjugation laws were unconstitutionalized via the 14th Amendment, adopted in 1868, 21-3, so 2021. Yes, I also got kids by the KKK members. Okay. Chief Justice Aaron Warren wrote in the court opinion that the freedom to marry or not marry a person of another race resides with the individual and cannot be enfined by the state. Okay, see, we had that freedom. Interracial marriage has been formally protected by federal statute through the Respect for Marriage Act since 2022. I'm late with that shit, okay? I'm late with this, okay? I'm supposed to be talked about this last year. The first interracial marriage, I'm hearing it was in divine timing. The first interracial marriage, which was me, is what is today the United States, was that of the woman today commonly known as Pocahontas. They did to call me Pocahontas back in the day, who married tobacco planter John Wolfe, which is Brad, in 1614, 11-2, which is in the 80s, y'all, okay. The first ever law prohibiting interracial marriage was passed by the Maryland General Assembly in 1691, 17-8. It was in the 80s, y'all. The prospect of black men marrying white women terrified many Americans before the Civil War. Extramarital interracial unions were not rare. Most commonly white males and black females. Okay, reverse psychology. Black men could marry white women, or the KK women could date black men or marry black men only if they were down with the shits, okay? If they were down with what they were doing, okay, to their color, okay? However, the first legal black-white marriage in the United States was that of an African-American professor. I don't know why I put this down, but William G. Allen and a white student, Mary King, okay? Oh, yeah, that's right. William G. Allen is basically Mob James, and the white student Mary King is Gina, okay? In 1853, okay, I think it was like 1985 or something, when their plans to marry was announced. Oh yeah, I just found out that Gina Hall is actually Latoya Jackson. Yeah, okay. When their plans to marry was announced, Allen narrowly escaped being lynched. Their marriage was a secret, and they left the country immediately for England, never to return. Okay, it's really what they really have a problem with is black women marrying white men. Okay, they don't like that shit. Okay, they hate that shit. I'm gonna tell you the story time about me and Brad. Okay, but this is basically us that I'm gonna talk about. It's Wisha, which is Brad, and Mildred, which is me, Loving, first interracial couple to marry, which we did. I think we got married, and it was after Jokisha, okay? I married Jokisha first, and then I married Brad. So it was like in 1986 before I married Michael, okay? Wisha and Mildred Loving made history when they fight for the state of Virginia, which is Black Dahlia, okay? They, because she was so-called virgin or some shit, I don't know, to recognize that interracial marriage. I guess she didn't like that, okay? I guess she wanted Brad or something, or she just didn't like a black woman being with a white man. But she don't mind a black man being with a white woman, only if they were down with the shits, okay? To recognize that interracial marriage made it all the way to the Supreme Court in 1967, which is 1987. So I found some facts, and I'm gonna tell y'all if it's true. Now I'm gonna tell y'all my own story too. If you wanna ask Brad, he can tell y'all his story too. Okay. They was arrested in their bedroom 5 weeks after their wedding. Yes, they found out how, I don't know. I heard with a pendulum. They found out with a pendulum, or they been watching me. Okay. I also found out they been watching my daughter Jill when she was 6 years old. Okay, so they been torturing her for like 9 years until her 14th birthday. 15th birthday, okay, or 14. And I also Kia, I didn't know Kia was having nightmares too by Shanice, okay. That is true, they did do that. The Lovings were married on July the 11th, 1958, and was arrested 5 weeks later when the county sheriff and two deputies burst into their bedroom in the early morning hours, which is true. It was the KKK though. They were pretending that they were the police and shit, okay. At that time they was, okay, not like that though, okay. The officers reportedly acted on an anonymous tip, and when Mildred Loving told them she was his wife, the sheriff's responded, "That's no good here." The food, KKK, they said some other shit too, but I don't want to say it. Maybe break into y'all. The couple initially pleaded guilty to violating the Racial Integrity Act, which is true. We did plead guilty, okay, and it was their act, not the Supreme Court Act, okay. Although the couple lawfully wed in Washington, D.C., we had our honeymoon in Virginia, I think. Although the couple lawfully wed in Washington, D.C., their union was not recognized in Virginia, which was one of the 24 states that banned interracial marriage. The couple initially pleaded guilty to violating the state Racial Integrity Act, with a local judge reportedly telling them that if God had meant whites and blacks to mix, he would not have placed them on different continents. True. We went to their bootleg court, okay? Basically, that is true. They did say that shit, but we went to their bootleg court, like they fake ass court. Yeah. It's not like a real court, it's like a fake court, okay? The judge allowed them to flee the state of Virginia, spending a year in prison. The couple settled in Washington, D.C., which, despite being only a couple hours away, false. We escaped. They were about to lynch me, and Brad teleported me. We hid for a while, but we went ahead and turned ourselves in with the real people, okay? They just, let us off or whatever because they didn't have no right doing that to us, okay? We was free to marry, though. We were free to get married. So, yes. Wait a minute. Yeah, they were finna lynch my ass. I ain't gonna cap, though. They were finna kill me. They were finna kill his ass, too, but if they told him that, like, you wanted to still be with her, we gonna kill him, too. We gonna kill you, too, but, shit. They really wanted me. Finally, in 1967, tired of the city and involvement by the civil rights movement, Mildred wrote to the U.S. Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy for help, which he did help us. Kennedy referred her to the American Civil Liberty Unions, which agreed to take the case. Okay, y'all can look more into it, but basically my story is, that basically the story, yeah. Like, I met him, okay, let me tell y'all a little story time how we really meet. He always been in the family, you know what I'm saying? Like, they always been, like, in our meetings and stuff like that. He Irish, actually. You know why, he Irish. But he always been in the family, though. So in 1985, when me and Hussein divorced, I decided, I told myself, I want me a man. I want me a different kind of man, though. I don't want to date like my uncles no more, or I don't want to date a black man no more. I want to find me another color, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I said some shit like that. So I told my pendulum at the time, I like, find me a man and give me his number. So yeah, my pendulum did all that. My book of secrets, my book of shadows gave me his number, but the pendulum found him. Okay. So yes, I did that, and I called him up. I already knew who he was, but I just played like I didn't when I heard his voice, and I was like, blah blah, and he got another door. He got another story though. He said we met while I'm sitting on a bench or some shit. I don't know. He can tell y'all his own self, but this is what I remember. So I called him up or whatever, and he was like, "Do you want to go for coffee in the morning?" And I was like, "Yeah." So we met up at this diner, and I was the first one there, and then he came in. I was like, "Oh shit, he Irish, he black. I mean, he white or something. He black in the inside, though. You know what I mean? Like he Irish and stuff." But we sat in front of each other and stuff, and he was like, "I know you," and I was like, "I know you too." And I was like, "I know you like black women," and he was like, "Yeah, why wouldn't I?" I was like, "I don't know." And then he was like, "You need a job?" And I was like, "How you know?" He was like, "Okay, cause his mama is Beatrice from the Golden Girls, and Blanche and them and Rose, they like his aunties and stuff." So he was like, "My aunties and my mama, they got this new show coming up, and they need one more person." He like, "I feel like you'd be great for the show." And I was like, "Okay, shit, I'm down." And the next day I got me a job on the Golden Girls, on the set of the Golden Girls. And I really needed a job too at that time. So I was on the set of the Golden Girls and stuff. Yeah, I'm shaking. It's cold and fucking and shit. Um so then, he started telling me about my son Jeremiah and stuff. And cause he always in the meetings and stuff, so he already know what's going down and shit. So he was like, he gonna do something for me. And I was like, okay. He like, "It's a surprise though." And I was like, okay. And the surprise was he made a movie based off my son Jeremiah, which is child play. It kind of based on him. Okay, how they did it, cause how they did it, basically. So after child, I played in child play one as the babysitter. That was it though. Oh yeah, the main character, the little boy that played Andy was actually our son, Peter Parker, Toby. So that's Toby Maguire. Yes, I know. That's my son, y'all, about him. He got a lot of kids. I'll tell you half of them later, y'all. But so yeah. That was his auntie that played Andy mama in the movie. I forgot her name, but we still talk though. So like yeah, and then like we got married and stuff, and they found out. I guess 'cause we used to always be in the spotlight with it. You know what I'm saying? That how they probably knew about it. And they did. Have you ever seen R. Kelly download the video when Mr. Biggs walked in with his people, and me and R. Kelly sleeping in the bed and shit? That's basically how it was. Me and Brad was sleeping, and a whole bunch of KKK members just came in with guns and stuff, and they were finna kill my ass. But we transported back to our hometown and shit. So yes, and some of our kids, I might know them as Toby, play Spider-Man, Peter Parker, um, Tia and Tamara, and Taji, and the other one, okay, Preppy Reed. We got a lot of fucking kids, okay. I can't name them all, y'all. I'm trying to think of somebody else. They all famous shit. I mean, it's a lot of fucking kids, okay. But yes, that's basically the story. But just know, it's mainly black women that cannot marry white men. Okay, like you see mainly black men with white women instead of black women with white men. Okay, so hopefully I enjoyed this story time slash details about how it all started. It really by me and Brad. We started it or whatever, as they say, we started it. And the first black white couple is Caroline Bryant's sister with so-called Emmett Till uncle, Harry Tubman husband, ex-husband at that time or whatever. And then it became Mob James and Gina, and so on, so on. But me and Brad the first black woman, black man. I mean, black woman, white man. He like to be called black, y'all. Cause anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm out. Peace.